Good morning and happy Monday. It is actually Easter Monday, and I am going to take you along for my day. So, for today's workout, we're going to do a 39-mile bike ride. And why I chose to do this was because I wanted to symbolically ride a mile for every lash that Jesus took while he was heading to the cross. So, back when he was being beaten and tested, they lashed him, and the point of that was to severely harm him before they would eventually take him to the cross and finish his killing there. And so I wanted to ride a mile for every lash that he took. So today that will be 39 miles. And then I have a couple of other errands that I'm going to take you along for. I'm going to get my nails done today, and then I also have to make a return at the mall. So we will do that. And then we are off work today just as a celebration after Easter, but I will meal prep for the rest of my week. So let's do it. Okay, so I just finished my workout and it was incredible. It was super challenging, but also so fun. I did end up doing the 39 miles on the bike, and then I got off and went in the sauna for about 15 minutes, and now we're done. So that was great. I will take you along for the rest of my day. I think I'm gonna stop and get a smoothie on the way home and then shower and meal prep. Hey guys, so this afternoon I was actually doing some reading in a book that I'm going through called Blessed Are the Spiraling by Pastor Levi Lesko, and I'm actually taking a group of my leaders through this book as well for work, and it is incredible. We have been loving it. There are so many amazing nuggets, and this book is all about transitionary periods in life and how us as humans tend to spiral when those things happen. So that could be something like your kids going off to kindergarten for the first time, or it could be you yourself moving out of your parents' house for the first time, or it could be a death, a birth, a graduation, so many different transitions that we go through as human beings in life. And I tend to also get to a place of spiraling when those transitions happen. I tend to let my fears, my anxieties, my doubts, my worry take over, and it tends to allow me to feel like I'm almost hitting rock bottom. And I know it sounds so crazy, but I am someone who always likes to be in control. And that is super challenging because I know that God is really in control, that He is the ultimate author of our story. And I mean, my entire life is focused on that, right? Like, I work in full-time ministry, but I tend to want to take control. I tend to want to be the one who's in that driver's seat, but I know that God is actually in the driver's seat. So this book has been so helpful for me. One of the biggest things that I took away from this week's reading was he was actually talking about how we tend to think that a spiral goes downwards, but in reality, spirals actually can go upwards as well. So think of a picture of a spiral staircase. Obviously, to go down, you have to go up, and vice versa. And so that was so helpful for me this week to realize that you can actually spiral in a positive direction. And when that happens, we actually get closer to God. When that happens, we actually are able to see things from a new perspective, from a higher vantage point. And so I'm really loving this book. I will be taking my leaders through it for the next 4 weeks after today. So I will keep you updated on how my reading's going, but I highly suggest that you buy it. Whether you are in a transitionary period right now, or whether you just need some good reading material, this book is incredible. So I suggest buying it. Pastor Levi is also doing some extra videos for my church right now that are really blessing me. So like I said, every week I will keep you updated. Hi guys, I am editing this video right now and totally forgot to end it. So I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for continuing to follow my journey. I could not do it without each and every one of you. It has been so great just continuing to ramp up my times, ramp up my speed for all 3 disciplines. This coming week, we have an incredibly busy week with training and then also with work. We have a couple of big events coming up. And this past week, we actually just stepped out of Easter. We stepped out of a baptism Sunday, and it was incredible. So I can't wait to continue to bring you along my journey. We have just under 6 months to train for my Ironman. So as I continue to seek guidance, I'm hiring a swim coach. You will follow along for the rest of that journey. Guys, I don't love swimming. So let me just put that out there. I am learning to love it. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I will keep you updated on all of those things. And then I'm gonna keep bringing you along for just my everyday life. So like I said, coming out of baptisms, coming out of Easter Sunday, I'm just feeling so refreshed, and my love for the Lord is only continuing to grow. After all of these years, I just cannot spend enough time with him. And so I will keep you updated on all of the things. But if you haven't already, please like this video, please thumbs it up, please comment, and please subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the things. But I love you, and I will see you in the next video.